episode of KD Adventures. Thank you all for tuning in and watching this week's episode. It is my second week trapping coyotes, running trapline period. So, just to fill y'all in if you haven't catch the previous episodes, I've got 6 traps. This is my first year trapping. So far I've caught a handful of possums, a couple raccoons, 1 coyote, and kind of how I'm doing this video series is I'm letting 1 week play out, and then after that week's up I post a video of kind of a montage of everything that we've caught, we didn't catch, what we missed, just running the trap line in general. So sit back, grab you a beer, and enjoy this week's episode. Thank you all for watching. So my first spot right here has not been touched. All my sticks are still in place. My little acorn I found, nothing's happened there. Let's check out this other spot. There's not an animal in it. And it also looks like it has not been touched. Got a little double dirt hole going. So, first spot's a dud. Got a cell camera on 2 of my traps back on the back far end of the property. And had an armadillo and I had a raccoon come through there last night. Neither of them got stuck in a trap, so I'm not going to bother going down and checking it. I'm going to leave all my scent out of that area as much as possible. But walking over here to the second spot, let's see what happens. Another dirt hole set here. It's kind of hard to see. Nothing else has been touched with it. I am going to kind of break it up a little bit more and see if I can kind of make it look a little bit more obvious like that. But nothing in that one just yet. Got 1 more trap to check. It's over on the other side of the hill. Our Saturday morning trap line is not looking too promising just yet, but that's part of it. Well, the last trap I'm going to check today also looks like it's been untouched. It's a little dirt hole I've got going on here. So that makes 0 catches for day 1 of week 2's trapping vlog. Don't really know what's going on out here. I've kind of been a little bit slow. I've had a bunch of them on camera the last like 3 months. Now they're gone. They're not showing back up. But it is really warm for February 1st. It's like 60 degrees today. So I don't know if that has anything to play with it. That was day 1 of our week 2 trapping vlog. So far it was unsuccessful, but that's okay. Check y'all in tomorrow, see if we catch anything throughout the rest of the day and the rest of the night. Good morning, guys. It is day 2 of 2nd week trapping vlog. Just got out here to check the first trap. There's nothing in it, and I can't quite tell if that looks like a little footprint or not. It kind of almost looks like right there and right there something stepped down in and was curious. What I am going to do is I'm going to take this little stick right here and kind of brush some of that back. I can still smell my bait. It smells pretty rank, so I'm not going to bother rebaiting it. Leave it there for now. Check this other one. There's nothing in it, and it doesn't look like it's been dug up or anything either, even though that does look an awful lot like a footprint to me. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. My pan's right here, and that little paw print is right there. So maybe something did come by here and was curious but not curious enough to actually commit to the spot. I don't know. We're gonna leave it for another day, see if he comes back to check things back out. I ordered some red fox urine that I want to try, because the research I've been doing shows that nothing's really scared of red fox urine, but if you put coyote urine out, it might scare away a red fox. I don't know. But either way, I ordered some, we'll try it. For now, I'm still using the same 2 baits, Caven's Hiawatha Valley and then Predator Control Group Federales. I've also saved some field mice that I've trapped at the house. So I don't have them with me, but next time I come rebait, I'm gonna drop some of those down in the hole too. Add a little bit more visual appeal to them. I don't know, try it out and see. I'm walking over here to the second trap. So here's my second trap set. It also has not been touched. So not too sure what's going on with it. I really thought this spot would be good because I've got a pretty good finger running into the woods right over there. That, I don't know. I might end up pulling and resetting this one here in a couple days just because I'm not feeling too confident anymore like I thought I was gonna be. But I've got 2 traps that I have a cell camera on, and I had a raccoon come through there last night and he didn't step in any of the traps. So I'm not gonna go down there and check or rebait or anything just yet. I'll do that tomorrow. It's only been 24, 36 hours something since I've been to that trap site. So I'm gonna try and keep it as set free as possible. I've got one more set to check just right over the hill. So I'll pop over there and I'll catch you when we get over there. Okay, so I just got over here to the second spot. Caught a possum. Let me show you here. Pretty good sized little possum. I'm gonna go ahead and get this joker dispatched, get this set remade, and move on down the line. That'll be the end of day 2, week 2 trapping vlog. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. I forgot my other light, but anyways, this one will do. We're walking out here to check our first set of traps here, and it's not looking like we caught anything. Over there on my trap set that I've got my cell camera on, I had a couple coons come through there, but none of them got stuck in the trap either. So let's see. Well, kind of looks a little bit like something got dug up there. Oh yeah, my trap did get dug up right there. I don't have all my stuff to reset it this morning, and I'm kind of in a hurry. All right, this one hasn't gotten dug up, so we'll let that one hunt. I'm not going to reset that one. Kind of my game plan for this week is I'm going to, whatever traps catch or get sprung, I'm not going to set, and then towards the middle of the week I'm going to pull them all and go to a different property. But we got 2 more to check here. Let's go see what happens. Trap number 3 here, as you can tell, is undisturbed. No footprints, no digging, no nothing. This is the ones in that field. One more to check and then we're all for it. All right, so there's this other trap set I've got next to this field. It has that tree that juts out. As you can see, we caught us a coon in her. Little feller, he ain't too big, but he still eats a bunch of turkey eggs nonetheless. Dispatch this feller, and then I'm not gonna reset it because I don't have all my stuff this morning. Leave this trap for now, and then I might be pulling my trap sooner than I expected. Might be doing that tomorrow after work. But anyways, another catch nonetheless. Look at you cuddling with that stick. Ain't that just adorable? All right, enough talking. Let's get this guy out of here. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure what happened there. If you've ever had that happen, let me know in the comments. I didn't see a coyote or a fox or anything come through here and like attack him and break his leg off. I don't know if that coon just spun in circles enough. I didn't have that many pictures of him either. So I'm kind of baffled here, but either way, my catch is now gone. I'm still gonna count that as a win, kinda. I'm gonna add it to my trapping statistics, but I don't really know what happened. If you, like I said, if you guys have ever had that happen, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm very curious what you think happened, and I'm surprised I didn't get it on camera. I guess that goes to show you that my muddy cell cam only works sometimes, but either way, like I said earlier, I'm not going to reset anything. I've got this one still covered up. We'll see if it hits again tonight. This trap over here, I guess I'm just going to leave it for now, and then tomorrow or Wednesday, I'll go ahead and come back through here and pull everything. Okay, y'all, it's Tuesday morning. I'm out here at the trap line again, out here at the first spot, and I'm going to go ahead and get these traps pulled today while I'm out here, except for the ones in front of my cell camera. I figured I'll leave those since that's where I've been seeing coyotes and everything at running through anyways. But at least this trap was finally successful. We caught us another possum right there. Yeah, the trap set over here is the one that was dug up, if you remember. So go ahead and get both of these pulled right quick, move on to the next spot. As we can see here, my other dirt hole set has not been set off, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this puppy We got our other spot that we caught that raccoon at yesterday. We need to go pull that trap, and then that'll be all 4 sets that are over here pulled out of the ground, ready to go on to the next property, and then we're done for the day. All right, I wanted to show you what I got from my trap puller here. All it is a T-post that I have a piece of angle iron welded on the end of, and then right there I've got a chain with a small little carabiner that fits over my trap chain. All right, so you can see I've got my anchor chain right there. So what I'll do, I'll take this carabiner, clip it through either the swivel at first or the chain. It'll go either way. Clip it through there, move the trap out the way, and then you can literally just lift up and it pulls that chain right out of the ground. Now usually I have to readjust if I hook it up to the swivel right here. That's no biggie. Usually you can grab it and pull it the rest of the way up from that point, but that little puller makes it a lot easier to get this here super stake out of the ground. Literally just a piece of angle iron welded to the T-post, short link of chain, and 5-foot T-post. Works pretty good. All right, well, howdy guys. It is Thursday afternoon, evening. Got off work and I came out here to set some traps at a buddy of mine's property where he's been doing some deer hunting. And basically what it is, it's a cornfield on this side, a little patch of timber, and a cornfield on the other side. So I'm gonna put a couple traps on each side of it here and see what we can get. Just walking the edge of this cornfield, I already got coyote tracks right there. I'm gonna go just right out here off the edge. Let's set some traps. I've got a little flat spot and a natural piece of backing right there. All right, so there it is, but I've got a couple dirt clods right there to keep him from stepping where I don't want him to. I might put this other one right there. Now I got a little secret ingredient too that we're gonna try. I don't know how well you can see that, but I got some red fox urine that we're gonna put on that backing right there. We'll try it, see if it works. There we have it, guys, to an unsuspecting coyote. That's the set. I sprinkled that red fox urinal on that backing, baited it with Cavens, Hiawatha Valley. See if we can catch something. I've got tracks all out here in front. Don't know, we'll see what happens. Here's my second set. I've got a piece of Japanese honeysuckle or whatever right there I'm using for my backing. Dirt hole set. I baited this one with Predator Control Group Federales, and it's in the corner out here. I've got a pretty big trail running like that and another one running like that. And it's kind of, well, I guess, and right here, I've got another one running, breaks off, it goes that way, and breaks off, it goes that way. So I'm in an intersection of like 3 or 4 trails right here. And I mean, coyote tracks leading all the way down here. So I'm feeling pretty confident about this spot here. I'm gonna go ahead, drive a little bit farther down to the other end of this cornfield, set 2 more, and then go home and get me some supper. Okay guys, I'm gonna set my third trap farther on down. Cornfield over there, a little clearing, a little chunk of trees, and then that bigger chunk of trees, and then more corn over there. Traps I set are down in that corner. So this little field road right here that goes from one field to the other, I've got a couple trails running across that chunk of trees. Then I've got this trail right in front of me, runs through like that as well. So what I'm gonna do is use this down stick, this piece of backer, dig it back and put me a dirt hole right about there. I'll show you the finished product. Hurry up before it gets too dark, because I got one more trap set I want to put in. So stay tuned. All right, so there is the completed dirt hole set. Kind of rough some up. Got that stick for my backer and dirt hole down in there. I baited it with Cavens. Take some of my fox piss right there and put it all over that stick. There is trap set number 3. Walk on down over here, set up my 4th trap. It's starting to get pretty dark, so I gotta hurry. Man, this fox piss, it stinks. Smells like the urinal trough at a football game. If you've ever smelt that, you know what I'm talking about. But let's get the last trap set over here, move on down the line. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting pretty dark here and kind of hard to see. But basically behind me, I don't know how well you can tell, there's the cornfield. Trap I just set was back by that big tree in that little clearing. Other traps are down over there. But I've got another field road, goes to some more corn back on the other side here. And I made a great big flashy dirt hole set. A really, really flashy, great big dirt hole set. Put cave-ins, or no, sorry, I put predator control group down in the bottom, fox urine on the grass mound. I think this one looks pretty bad to the bone. Anyways, it's getting pretty dark. I'm gonna let these traps hunt. I got about a 150, 200 yard walk back to the truck and my tummy's grumbling. So I'm going to check these tomorrow after work. It'll probably be about, I don't know, noon or so. I'm really excited about this. I'm excited to try this red fox urine. I don't know how well it makes a difference. I know that deer mostly just smell the ammonia in your pee. They don't actually smell what made it necessarily. But I'm feeling really confident in this trap set. I think it's pretty flashy, and then if they're over back here behind me, I think they've got a great visual of seeing this. And then if we get any sort of a west, northwest, or southwest wind, it'll be blowing it in that field. Opposite wind, if we get a northeast, east, or southeast, which I've never really seen, it'll blow over on the other side. So either way, I'm feeling pretty confident about this spot. Hopefully we got tight chains in the morning, but until then, we'll see you later. All right, guys, it's Friday at about noon, and I'm out here to the set of traps that I set at the end of the day yesterday. And as I was walking in, I spooked one, it might have been two coyotes, I don't know, but one of them was right over here over my shoulder, and one was over there by my other trap set. It might have been the same one. He ran this way and then ran that way. I'm not entirely sure, but my first trap right here doesn't look like it's been touched. I don't see any paw prints or nothing. Walk over here to the second trap set right quick. It's good news that we saw them out here, and that one that I saw, or one of the ones I saw, was pretty good size. Heading over here to the second trap, see if there's anything in it. I'm glad to see them out here still. Okay, y'all, I'm pretty pumped. I'm walking up here to the second set. If you remember, it's in this little alleyway that connects to the other field. And not only did I catch my first bobcat ever, but it's only the second bobcat I've ever seen in real life. Okay, well, my GoPro died on me. It's pretty cold out here this morning, so I'm not sure how much of it I got on film beforehand. Well, let me show you what we got. Caught us a beautiful bobcat. I mean, beautiful bobcat. It's the first one I've ever caught, and it's also only the second one I've ever seen in real life. Caught him right here in this little field crossing where it goes that way to the corn, that way to the corn. I am absolutely stoked, guys. Caught him on my Duke trap. Pretty good little catch. So what I ended up doing here, all I did is rebed my trap. I put some of that bobcat shit right there next to it. Sprayed some more fox urine on the back. And that's all I did. I'm a little worried about that blood right there and from where I shot him. But either way, I'm very pleased with my first catch. All right, guys, I got back to the truck here. You can see he is just a beautiful bobcat. I mean, look at those teeth. Caught him on the back foot right there. Pretty deep pad catch. I mean, look at those claws. That dude would tear you up in a second. Look at that. I am super pumped. I mean, just a gorgeous, gorgeous cat. Couldn't be any happier. I don't know how much of it got on camera or not because my battery's dying on this GoPro quick. Right there in that field crossing is where I caught him at. And whenever I was walking up, I had two other coyotes going around and messing with him. And I just thought they were there just checking it all out, running the area. I don't really know what was going on with them. But I had two coyotes that were there. What I did was went ahead, remade that set, and put put some more fresh pea on it. I didn't rebait it, but I did take some of that bobcat scat and set it right next to it. Hopefully those coyotes are still in the area and I didn't spook them off too bad, and they'll come back through either later today or earlier tonight. I got 2 more traps, go down there and check, and hopefully we got tight chains on those too. I'm pretty excited. I'd say this was a great day so far, but set tight. I'm gonna drive down here to the other end of the farm and we'll check those 2 traps. Okay, so I just got down here to the other set of traps, and we got tight chains on one of them. I can't see the other one yet, haven't walked down there, but let's see what we got. Old coon right there. But we'll go ahead and get him on out of here, go check the other set and get this one remade. At least we're catching stuff. So this was a double for today. Might be a triple, I don't know. We got one more walk down there and take a look at right quick. I'm gonna go ahead and get this joker dispatched. All right, so down here on my other set, we didn't catch anything, but there's definitely something here. There's a paw print and part of my pan is uncovered. So you can see where something stepped right there and my pan is uncovered. So I'm not entirely sure what all went down right there, but I'm gonna go and we'll sift some more peat moss over top of that, see if we can get it to blend in a little bit more. So I'm not sure if what exactly happened right there, but something definitely checked out that trap. But as far as our Friday catch goes, caught 1 bobcat and 1 raccoon. I'm gonna get these 2 reset and then we're gonna call her a day. Check back in tomorrow and see what else we might have caught. Okay guys, we're back out here at the first property that I was trapping last week and the week prior, and I'm out here at the spot where I've got my cell camera. Last night 2 coyotes come through, and then the night before that 2 coyotes come through. And so I had 1 trap out here hunting that was dug up. The other trap was snapped and I didn't do nothing with it. But what I went ahead and did, I'm trying something new. I didn't do a dirt hole, I didn't do any bait. All I did was my red fox urine. So right here's the first set. I've got a little bit of a deer scrape right here off this vine. And so what I did was I put my trap right at the base of it, because those coyotes seem to come pee right here anyways. My other spot right here, right there's my trap. They keep coming and peeing here. All that digging right there was from a coyote, not from me. So what I did was I sprinkled fox piss all around it. And what I might do, looking at that one now, I might try burying that one and hiding it just a little bit more so it doesn't stand out quite as bad. Trying something new, trying these blind sets out. Those coyotes are real timid of those 2 catch circles from last week and the week prior. So to kind of try something different, throw something new at them, I'll just put these couple blind sets out here. I don't know if that red fox urine will be enough attractant to them or not. Looking at it here, it doesn't look like anything's really all that different. I mean, it looks about the same as what it has been looking like. So I don't know, hopefully these blind sets will draw them in. Trying something new, you know. Well, howdy y'all, it's Saturday morning, out here checking traps. First spot right here has not been touched. It doesn't look like there's any paw prints or nothing. What I'm gonna do on this one though, I'm gonna try something new again. And I've got a bag full of some dead mice that I've trapped around the house and around the shop and everything. And I've just been saving them. And I'm gonna put one of those dead mice down in this hole and see if that adds a little bit more visual appeal or a little bit more stink, and see what, just see what how it works, how it happens. I've never used dead mouse before, but that's kind of what we're mimicking out here, is a mouse hole, so I figured it'd probably work. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop a mouse down in there, walk on down, check this other trap and see what we got. All right, so you can see I dropped that mouse right down in the hole there. My bait should still be able to waft up out of there. Not entirely sure if this will add any more visual appeal to them or not, but kind of drizzly and misting and everything right now, and kind of cold, nasty weather today. I don't know how well that affects predator trapping and everything. I feel like their senses would be dampened a little bit. I feel without water and the moisture and everything in the air would kind of impede them from being able to smell things in here as well. But like I said, I don't know, I've never done any of this. This is my first time. And then this one right here is that remake from where we caught that coon. As you can tell, it has not been touched either. There's no digging, paw prints. I don't think much of anything moved down through this area. I'm not seeing any fresh tracks in the mud either. I'm definitely seeing tracks. You can see all those canine paw prints. So they're traveling this area pretty good. I don't know if that's from a few days ago or what, because we've had some moist, muddy conditions, so these tracks might be several days old. But either way, they're moving through here pretty good. That one looks fairly fresh to me. So let's jump in a pickup, head on down there to the next spot, see if we caught anything on the remake of that bobcat set. All right, down here on the third trap set, where there's a smaller field access road. If you remember, I put it right off the edge, not where I caught the bobcat, but right up the hill from it. And we got a tight chain on this one. We call this Dirty Old Coon. You've been rolling around in the mud, haven't you, bud? Caught him on that bridger. You can see we got a pretty deep paw catch on him. We'll go ahead and get him out of here, get this trap circle cleaned up a little bit, reset, rebaited. Actually, before I do that, let's go check this other spot. And it looks like the remake was unsuccessful. Can't quite tell if that right there is a paw print or not. It's hard to tell. I had that dirt clod right there maybe, and he kicked it over. I'm not sure. I'm definitely gonna put a little bit more peat moss right there where you can see my pan. Anyways, 2 for 4 this morning. Actually, no, it wasn't 2 for 4. It was just one catch this morning. Yesterday was 2 for 4. Second raccoon we've caught out here. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get this trap remade over here and get back inside where it's dry. I'm tired of getting drizzled on. Not very fun. I mean, before long, I'll be catching one of them coyotes out here. There's so much sign everywhere around here, you know. It'd be really interesting if we don't catch a coyote out here sooner or later. But I didn't have anything come through on my camera at the other property. Nothing tripped out there, so I'm not even gonna bother going out there. Get this thing remade here and head back home. Okay guys, so here's the remake. What I did was a little scent post set. So right at the base of that stick, right here in the center, is where my anchor's driven. So what I did was I put those 2 sticks right there up at kind of a pyramid, put red fox urine on them. The base of my trap pan is somewhere right about in there. So I kind of have hidden it with some sticks and some grass and such. The coyote runs down this trail right here. He'll come and he'll mark that territory too. And so when he's running down here, hopefully he'll step on it right there. I noticed over at my other property, those coyotes are kind of timid of that other catch circle when a coon or something's been in it. That's why I'm trying out this little scent post set. Not sure if it'll work or not. So I'm really anxious to see how this scent post set works as far as keeping coons out of it maybe. Now a coon might still be curious since a coon was in here before. So I still might catch a coon here tomorrow. We're supposed to have a little bit nicer weather tomorrow, so I plan on bringing out a couple dog proofs and putting out here. Just with the rain and muddiness and stuff today, I really just didn't care to mess with it. That's all for today. I'm gonna head on over there to the truck and get home. So we'll check these jokers out here tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. Coming up here to the first spot right now. It's that scent post set that I made. Nothing's been touched. My pan is uncovered, but I don't know if that was from the misty rain type situation we had going on all day yesterday. Doesn't look like anything's been digging at it here. I'm gonna sift some more dirt over the top of this, make sure it's not frozen down because it's about 20 degrees outside right now. I might put a little bit more fresh urine on top of it. Go on over here to that second spot where we caught that bobcat. Really crunchy and frozen out here on the ground now. It's gonna be harder to tell any fresh tracks from old ones. Nope, we did not get a catch on this one. And it does not look like it's been dug at or anything. Show you here. Looks like it hadn't been touched. I can see part of my pan as well. So what I might do is fire this trap and make sure it's not frozen to the ground because it's pretty cold out here and it was really wet. So I'm hoping it didn't just freeze solid to the ground. Let's find out here. It was frozen. Not super bad. But I'll get this one reset. We'll head on down to the second spot. So I'm trying something new too to keep it from freezing. As you can see, dumped a bunch of salt down in there. I was doing some research and it shows if you dump that down in there, or like rock salt, anything like that, it'll help keep that trap from freezing as well. It's important to get non-iodized salt. So I don't know what the iodine does, but we're gonna try it out on this spot right here. I just sprinkled a healthy little coating right where my trap's going. Hopefully that'll keep it from freezing near as bad. So as you can see right there, I got it rebedded. Put some fresh fox urine on that. Kind of blended it in a little bit where I gave him a nice spot to step right there in the center of my pan. I got a dirt clod, a dirt clod, and a dirt clod. And that stick is marked where my chain is. Because if you remember, my anchor is directly underneath this little teepee. All right, I'm gonna go get this other set remade. Okay, y'all, so right here's the remake of it. I put salt down in the bottom of my trap pan. Or in the trap bed, I mean, sorry. And I mounted up a bunch of this grass as a backer. I stuffed one of my dead mice down in the hole. I put a bunch of grass back over where my pan is to try that out. I think that Duke number 3 will fire right through all that, no problem. I also left some of that bobcat scat right there at the front so he can smell that. And my trap pan is right about here. So, I don't know, it looks good to me. Especially, you know, something coming up this little road, walking out to the field, sees that. I mean, that's pretty flashy. If there's something on the backside coming this way, might be a little bit harder for them to see it, but hopefully they'll smell all that fox urine on the back. We got 2 more traps to set. Get on after it. All right, so this spot over here where I baited it with another dead mouse, doesn't look like anything has been touched, but my pan is still uncovered a little bit. Trap doesn't appear to be frozen. I might go ahead and reset it anyways. Yeah, it's frozen. Look at that. Yep, she is frozen to the ground. So I'll go ahead and reset that one. I'm really surprised that spot over there is not catching, just with all the deer trails and game trails running through there and all right there in the corner. But walked on over here to the other spot where I caught that coon the day before last. Caught us a nice little possum. I'm really surprised over in that corner where I've got those others trapped. Really surprised it's not catching. So anyways, I went ahead and rebaited that one, redid that whole set, and I mounded up a bunch of grass all around it, and kind of like what I did where I caught that bobcat. And the other set, it hadn't been touched at all, and it was froze to the ground, so I went ahead and remade that one. Didn't really do anything different. I just remade it and kind of sifted some clean peat moss over it and hit it with a little bit of grass, and I put salt in the bottom of each one of these trap beds. So I'm curious to see how well that salt actually helps keeping things from freezing. It's supposed to be damn cold the next few days, and where I'm at right now, these 2 spots where I caught that raccoon, I caught that possum, I'm half tempted to pull those and move them farther on down the line closer to where my other sets are, because I found some spots over there that I like a little bit better, and I'm just noticing a lot more sign. With the ground being so frozen right now, nothing's making a track in the ground. It's all just ice. That's the end for week 3's trapping video vlog. Next time you see me, it'll be next week. We'll come back out here and see what happens. Keep running the trap line. I've got just a few weeks left of trapping season before it's over in Missouri, so hopefully we can put us another coyote on the board, or a fox, maybe a bobcat, who knows, I don't know. But either way, having fun. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you want, judge me on how I'm doing it. Anyways, we'll check in next time. KD Adventures out.